Welcome to the weekly dose of Emuna for Shabbat Kodesh. Actually, today we're going to be talking about singing Hashem's praises, but we're going to do it in two different Shabbat audios, one this Shabbat and one for next Shabbat. There's so much to say about the mitzvah of singing Zmirot Shabbat. It says, actually, one of the Tehillim, the Psukim of Tehillim, it says, a song for the Shabbos day. It's good to thank Hashem and to sing praise to your name, Hashem. What does this Tehillim Pasuk Parak actually talk about? Well, it was actually recited by the Leviim on Shabbat in the Beis HaMikdash. And every time we profess with our amazing, warm, elated feelings that we use our voice to sing Zmirot before Hashem, we're essentially identifying with the Leviim in the Beis HaMikdash, and we're glorifying and adorning Hashem's name. And the Torah tells us to love Hashem. How does it tell us to love Hashem? You shall love Hashem your God with all your heart, right? The Shema Yisrael, and with all your soul and with all your resources. The same mitzvah is mentioned also in another verse. And now, Yisrael, what does Hashem want from you? Only that you remain in awe of Hashem, so that you will follow in all his paths and love him, as written in Sefer Devarim. So we see that this mitzvah we can fulfill every waking moment without much effort. And it's accomplished simply by just using our mind, using our thoughts. And the Sefer Haridim says that one of the ways that we can fulfill the mitzvah of loving Hashem is by singing to Hashem. When we sing to Hashem, just like Moshe Rabbeinu, Miriam, Devorah, Yoshua, even the sons of Korach, David HaMelech, they all sang songs with all their heart and all their soul. And they expressed their love. Even Rabbi Yehuda Halevi, right? All the Anshe Chazal, our holy sages, Rabbi Yehuda Chassid, Rabbi Avraham ben Ezra, right? All of them sang beautiful, uplifting songs, and they professed all of their love to HaKadosh Baruch Hu by singing songs. And not only that, there's another mitzvah that we fulfill by singing Zmirot. What is the mitzvah? It's written in Sefer Mishlei, honor Hashem with your wealth. The wealth means mehonecha. And Chazal say, don't read mehonecha, it means migeronecha, with your throat. Meaning that we should sing and honor Hashem not with our money, there's another way of looking at it, but with our throat, meaning what it implies is that we should honor Hashem by singing songs of praises, be'ezrat Hashem. And also, when we eat Shabbat meals, both the body and the soul, they both share in the mitzvah. And how can we discern whether or not the meal that we're eating is l'shem shamayim, for the sake of performing a mitzvah? We know it because the savory dishes, the fine wines, Chazal teach us, they're meant to satisfy the body. And singing Zmirot during the Shabbat meal, that the main purpose of that is to fill the mitzvah of Oneg Shabbat, which essentially is to give the nourishment to the soul. Shabbat is referred to Shabbat HaMalkah. And the Kabbalah teaches us that Shabbat is associated with the Sphira of Malchut, kingdom, which is the lower end of the Sphirot. And it's the only Sephira that actually receives from the Or HaEn Sof, from the Hashem's endless light, and doesn't bring it down any further. Whereas with Malchut, it's through the peh, through the mouth, for the mouth only receives as well. The Malchut only receives from the upper top Sephira. So does the mouth only receive when it takes in food, but it doesn't give forth. So when we on Shabbat, when we perform the mitzvah and we open up our mouth, that's the symbol for the Sephira that's associated with the Shabbat day, to singing the praises of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So be'ezrat Hashem, this Shabbat Kodesh, If we didn't until now, let's get into singing and praising Hashem and feeling the Kedusha through and through. Have a great Shabbat.